Hello and welcome back all my Dragon Ball theorists. Today I wanted to have a discussion topic and simply ask you fans, what does Dragon Ball mean to you? This is for any Dragon Ball, whether it was the original, Z, Super, and GT. Do you love everything that is Dragon Ball and the manga? Do you play the video games? When was it that Dragon Ball captured you as a fan and you said to yourself, this is it? This is my show. Okay, that was a lot of questions, and I will answer some of them myself since that is only fair, and then maybe you will know what Dragon Ball means to me as a fan. This is really going to date me and be telling of my age, but oh well. I started watching Dragon Ball Z in 1996 when it was first aired in the US. I just graduated high school and didn't manage to catch the first episodes, but I heard good things, and one day I was home to see my first episode, which was when Vegeta and Nappa arrived on Earth. I was hooked. I loved how powerful the fighters were and their techniques, so I made sure to always be home when it was time for DBZ. I got to see the epic fight of Goku against Vegeta for the first time and that famous line, "It's over 9,000! Which is why I love Vegeta, since for me, Dragon Ball started with Vegeta fighting Goku, and I always loved a good villain. Since this is when I started watching the show, this is also why in some of my early DB videos, I slip up on pronunciations due to the original English Ocean dub. As we see here, Goku fighting Nappa and discussing how he doesn't want to use his Kaioken attack.
Man, I really need to use the Kaioken attack on this guy, but King Kai said to try and do without it.
As we know, it was named after King Kai and was pretty odd during the recording. Goku says King Kai, then Kaioken, instead of Kaioken. So for the longest time, that is what the attack was for me, and how it was pronounced. Until they got it right years later when they started production again in 1998 due to the success of the reruns being aired. So there's a few videos where I've slipped up and say Kaioken on this channel. Forgive me. That is where it stems from, but I'm pretty sure that I've broken the habit. I remember fondly in the summer of 1998 as the Namek arc was taking place for the first time. Every week was a brand new episode for me and it aired in the afternoon, so I had to hurry home from work in order to catch it. I was a foreman of a horticulture company and I would literally tell my employees, if you made me late for Dragon Ball Z, you wouldn't like it. The day DBZ was on TV, my work schedule had to accommodate it. Simple as that. The 90s were good times. I didn't think the show could get better, but I loved the Android saga and the good old bait and switch with you thinking that they are the main villains and something even more menacing was coming. The Cell Saga was just an amazing addition to DBZ. Depending on the day, I now switch which arc was my favorite back and forth. Rushing home to see the show in the 90s was awesome though, so there is always that nostalgia. A lot happened since then. The Buu Saga didn't really air till much later, and at first I wasn't a huge fan of the arc. Don't get me wrong, we got Majin Vegeta vs Goku, which was epic, but the entire Buu as a villain just didn't hit home for me, especially when compared with how epic Frieza and Cell was as a villain, then Goku turning Super Saiyan for the first time and Gohan one-upping him with the first ever Super Saiyan 2. Then with internet sites at that time, eventually I was able to watch everything that was Dragon Ball. There was only so much available at the stores for me to buy back then. Later on, I appreciated parts of the Buu Saga a little more than the first airing on the TV. Pretty much anything Dragon Ball, if it had the name, I would watch it at least once. Although nothing has the nostalgia for me rushing home for work in the 90s to see a new episode. That is where it all began. Fast forward many years, and I had a few YouTube channels. I decided to make this channel What If Theories, and Dragon Ball Super was just starting, so honestly, I didn't know if I would be covering the show. I just knew I wanted to discuss some stories and theories on anything. I covered Bleach and a few science fits and eventually Dragon Ball Super. The show got off to a little rough start though, as we know. However, it still hit home with me getting that Dragon Ball fix and looking back at it all. I couldn't be more grateful than having the show be a huge success. A new Super episode each week as a fan to talk about and make theories on. Now my channel, which is almost entirely Dragon Ball, has made Super a better show for me. I got to discuss it with all you fans each and every week and think of crazy theories. For me, I didn't care if the theories came true. The fun was in making the videos and entertaining the thought of them, and having you watch and enjoy them. So now today, Dragon Ball has a new meaning and I get to explore it with all of you. So for that, I thank you for watching and making my Dragon Ball experience even more enjoyable. If you want to let me know in the comments below, what does Dragon Ball mean to you? How did you get hooked on the show? And what about Dragon Ball do you love the most? I always love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it and smash that like button. And please subscribe and turn on that notification bell to keep those theories coming.